Hey, it's Dan from Coach Calls Timeout. Today we're going to dive into a few of Deandre Ayton's best attributes according to NBA 2K, and I'm going to show you how he's going to be the next one to join that 20-point, 10-rebound club soon. In order to join that exclusive 20-10 club, Ayton's going to have to improve on his scoring numbers. Last season he averaged just under 14.5 points per game. We're going to look at how he's going to reach 20, but first let's take a look at half of the equation he's already completed each year of his career: rebounding. Ayton was 11th in rebounding last year at 10.5 a game. If you watch NBA basketball, you know that boxing out is rare. In general, players are big enough where they just have to stand in front of someone and jump for the rebound. Think about this. According to NBA.com, the leading rebounders in the league barely even box out. When Ayton boxes out, which is only 2.2 times a game, he gets over 80% of the available rebounds. And Phoenix gets 98.5% of the rebounds. All that to say that even though he averages double figures in rebounding already, I expect him to increase those numbers and be in the top 5 in rebounding consistently. The ball tends to follow him around. With extra effort, something that Ayton's improving upon, it's not unrealistic to expect at least an extra offensive rebound per game, which would give him more scoring opportunities. That brings us to the other part of this 20-10 equation. Ayton really dropped off in terms of scoring production last year. A bit of that was expected with the arrival of Chris Paul. The main reason for the drop-off though was the simple fact that he got the ball less. His usage rate 2 years ago was 23.1%, and last season only 17.9%. That was 7th on the team. That number should be higher, and I believe it will be in the future, especially with the success the Suns and Ayton saw in the playoffs. Ayton has offensive skills, and he's a very efficient offensive player. His offensive rating keeps improving every year, and he was 4th in field goal percentage last season at 62.6. So, where are the extra points coming from to bust into that 20-10 club? The first is improved post-up numbers. He gets 3.4 post touches per game, which is 15th in the league, and he shoots 50% on those. Of those 15, Ayton is middle of the pack in field goal percentage and points per possession. When he does get it down low, he needs to make his moves quickly. His shooting percentages drop with each second that he holds the ball and each extra dribble that he uses. He has a soft touch, and he's going to be a larger part of the Suns' offense going forward. Another way to raise those scoring numbers is to get Ayton more touches rolling to the rim. This is the one that can improve his scoring numbers the most. He's a fantastic roll man. His 153 touches as the roll man last year was 20th in the league. That's only 2.2 per game. Of those 20 players, Ayton is number 1 in points per possession. That equates to 3.1 points per game as the roll man. That's 23rd in the league. With Booker and Paul relying on ball screens quite a bit and teams loading up to stop them, Ayton's numbers will go up. He's too efficient not to be used more. Ayton averaged only 2.5 foul shots per game. That's 23rd among all NBA centers. As he gets more productive post touches and more screen and roll chances at the rim, he should be able to get an extra trip to the line per game. We haven't even talked about fast break buckets. Ayton is faster and more athletic than 95% of the centers in the league. There's some extra points in there if the Suns pick up their offensive pace and use Ayton's athleticism more often. For all the post players watching this, if you're looking to be more effective on the offensive end, focus on running the floor, setting good solid screens, and rebounding. Yes, you will need to box out more than the NBA stars. The ball finds those who work hard. Let me know what you think. What's next for Deandre Ayton? Is he going to be a 20-10 guy? I'd love to keep the conversation going with you. If you like this video, you'll enjoy my breakdown on just how unstoppable Nikola Jokic is. Please hit that like button and subscribe for more videos from Coach Calls Timeout. I'll catch you at the next one.